Hey guys, today's Monday and this is my fourth time trying to make this video, and apparently my cat, there she is, got a close-up of her nose, wanted to be in the video. So I've tried to make this video, and I cannot get past doing it without crying. So I'm just going to try my best. If I start crying, I started crying. Just bear with me. I can't help it. I'm human. So there's a couple topics that I wanted to talk about. First and foremost being suicide. I know that I've talked about this topic several times before. But I'm going to do it again today. So, I try every single day to be a positive role model for you guys, because I think that it's important to have that with someone. And when I was growing up, I didn't really have that person that I can listen to and get advice from. So not only do I do these videos to help, but also because they help me as well to talk to you guys and to help with anything that you're dealing with. As you guys know, I lost a really good friend of mine that I grew up with to suicide on the 16th of April. He was only 22. And an amazing guy. One of my great friends. And his pain must have been so great and so strong to want to take his life. I get lots of emails every single day from people all around the world, all ages, and you know, they ask for advice on all kinds of stuff. Sometimes I can't always respond to every email I get. I wish that I can. I really, really do. But I do try as hard as I can to respond to as many emails as I can. Um, so, one of my very good viewers that has watched me since day one always supported every single thing I did on here, and always told me that my YouTube would become very good and I would go somewhere with YouTube, because that was my goal. It is my goal. This person is going to remain not anonymous. But this girl stood by me through the very first time I made a video. Unfortunately, she ended up taking her life last night. And I only wish that I could have helped her in some way. I wish that I know that she was depressed, and I always was checking on her. You know, she was kind of like a little sister to me, but a really, really amazing friend as well. And it got me thinking that this just keeps happening. That people I love and care about just keep dying. And then I started thinking about death, you know, because of course we're going to. And you know, people always say when someone dies, you know, oh, it's in God's hands, or they're at peace now. But how can you truly say that when you do not know? You don't know what happens after someone dies. And it just kind of bothers me sometimes when people say that person's at peace now and they're not suffering anymore. But you don't know that. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Well, not really a limb, but I have been there. I know what it feels like to want to die. I have attempted suicide in the past several times. And I believe that that is why I make these videos. Another reason why. Because I don't think that you should take your life, no matter what the situation is. Life is hard. Life is tough for everyone. Every single one of us. Whether it's a different battle, a different road, but struggling is struggling no matter what. And no one's problems are greater or bigger than anyone else's. Problems are problems. And I just truly believe that whatever problem you're struggling with, you may not think that you can get through it. Because apparently a lot of my close friends didn't think that they could. I can only tell you what I know. And I'm not coming on here and I'm not preaching, because I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be so deep in a dark hole where you don't want to live. Where you think that dying is better than being on this cruel world. We live in a fucked up, cruel world. And yes, I woke up today with air in my lungs, and I'm grateful for that. But not everyone knows my story. And the only people that really do are people that have been with me since day one on my journey here on YouTube, or that know me in real life. I know that life is hard, and I've struggled a lot in my 31 years. And I'm struggling now. And sometimes we struggle, you know, but we have to keep going, no matter how hard it gets. I have lost so many people this past year due to death, mainly to suicide. And I don't understand. I try to, because I've been there, and I can understand that mindset that people are in when they take their lives. I understand that mindset. I understand how people feel when they take their lives. But the one thing I've never really truly thought of is the pain that you leave behind for your friends and your family that love you. When my grandmother died 2 years ago, I thought it was going to be the end of my world. My grandma was the best, and we were very close. I was so close with my grandma. And when she died, I lost a huge piece of my heart. And then when my marriage fell to pieces, for everyone that keeps asking me, everybody asks me, why do we not see your wife? Because you just don't. Okay. And, we are not together. And I figured I owed you guys that much. It's been a long time since I said anything. about that, and I always get emails and comments about it. And I figured I would tell you today, along with all this other shitty news, that please just stop asking me, okay? I answered the question. And also, I'm so sorry. I figured, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get through this video without crying. I've tried making this video 4 times. Well, this is my 5th time. And each and every time I ended up like this. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to get through without shedding a tear. And now it's beyond shedding a tear. It's me losing my shit. And I didn't want to be like that on here for you guys to see me, because it's not, I don't know. So I have lost 2 people to suicide in a matter of like not even 2 months. The girl that killed herself last night, I found out today. And it's so hard when we lose people, especially due to taking their lives. I only wish that I could have done more for her, or helped her, or gave her more advice, or stayed talking to her online longer. And as far as my guy friend that I grew up with, I only wish that I could have helped him as well. But I truly believe, and I hope, that they are somewhere. I don't know where, but I only hope that they are somewhere safe and free and pain-free. I am sorry. We live in a fucked up world. And sometimes we just don't know what to do. We just don't. I don't understand. I've been there. I know how it feels to want to die. How you put on a smile every single day to make other people happy. I know how it feels. But please, I feel like I've made so many of these videos. If you are feeling suicidal, please get help. I know it may not be what you want, but in the end, it will be for the best. For yourself, for your family, and for your friends that love you. You do not want to leave them behind. Think of the pain they will feel when you're gone. That's all I keep thinking about, is the pain that these amazing people that I've loved in my life have left me with, and have left their families with. No one deserves to take their life, no matter what struggle you are having. I love you all so much. Peace and love. And just keep going. Goodbye.